Hi, my name is Cassie Hall with Young Living, and today I want to talk with you about poison ivy. So poison ivy is an allergic reaction, and it's caused from the oil of the poison ivy plant. So the first thing that you have to know is that the rash itself doesn't spread. It's when you come in contact with the oil in different parts on your of your body, that's when you get different bumps in different parts of your body. So one of the first things you want to do is make sure you take a shower and cleanse your body really well. As soon as you figure out that you've been in contact with poison ivy or that first sign of a rash, make sure that you get all of the oil off. You also want to make sure you wash all of the clothes that you've been wearing, your pillowcase, your sheets, your dogs. For me, I've already gotten poison ivy twice this year from my dogs. I've not been anywhere near it, so I know that's where I've got to be getting it from. And last year, when I went to the doctor, I had it really bad. And that's what they told me, was that my dogs were spreading it, and it wasn't the rash itself that was spreading. That's a common misconception, I think, with poison ivy, is that the actual rash spreads, but it's just when you come in contact with the oil in different places that you will get it in that place. So now that we have that out of the way, I want to talk to you about some essential oils that I use to help with poison ivy when I do get it, because I get it really bad and I get it every year, pretty much all summer long. It's bound to happen. One of my favorite combinations is peppermint and eucalyptus. Peppermint and eucalyptus have menthol, so that really helps with the itching. It accelerates the healing as well. So there's a little concoction that I used. It's a tablespoon of salt, and then about a cup of baking soda, and then peppermint and eucalyptus, and then a little bit of water, just enough to make a paste. And then you put that paste wherever you have your rash. Just cake it on there, wherever it's at, and let it sit, and it will really take the inflammation out. It will take the itch away, and it helps tremendously. That's one of my favorite things to do. Another thing that you could do, maybe if you don't have those supplies or you're kind of in a hurry, is you can just get a big bowl of cold water and put peppermint and eucalyptus in it, mix it up, and then get just some clean rags and soak up that mixture, and then just apply that like a compress kind of on your rash. And this especially helps if it gets really inflamed and is oozing and things like that. It really is comforting. Okay, so that's one of the things I do. The next one is tea tree. Now, tea tree really accelerates the healing, but the thing is about tea tree that it heals from the inside out, so you don't always notice that it's working right away. So even if you feel like this is not doing anything, it's not helping at all, it's not going to help with the itch, but it is going to help heal. So keep using it, and after a couple of days, you will see a difference. That one you want to put on the rash once it's done oozing to heal it up. Lavender also accelerates the healing, and it also soothes your skin. So that's another favorite one of mine. And you can do the same type of compress that I talked about with the peppermint and eucalyptus, only using lavender. That helps tremendously with the itch and also with the healing as well. Another one is myrrh. We all know that myrrh is good for your skin. It's really hydrating, really moisturizing. When I got poison ivy last year, one of the things that happened once it started to heal, it dried up horribly and started to scab and things like that. So myrrh really helps with the dryness that can come from the healing of the poison ivy. One of the mixtures I use is a tablespoon of coconut oil. Really, it can be any kind of oil, carrier oil. 2 handfuls of quick oats, 10 drops of myrrh, mix it all together, and then you're going to fill up your bathtub and add that to your bath. Soak in it for about 20 minutes, at least longer if you want to. Lock the door, tell the kids that you're healing up your poison ivy, and, take the whole night, get a bottle of wine, I don't know. So that's one thing that really helps as well, especially with the moisturizing. Also, the myrrh, you could also, just add it to a carrier oil and put it over the dry parts of your rash when it's healing. Cypress helps with the oozing. So This year when I got poison ivy, I got it right on my face, right here. And that's why I'm thinking it was from my dogs, because whenever I pet them, I put my face on their back right there. So I got it on my face right here, and then I got it on the corner of my eye also. This time I applied the oils quick enough and often enough that it never got to the oozing face. I got rid of it before it ever got there, which is a first for me, so it was pretty exciting. If you do get to the oozing phase, you're going to want to use cypress. You can add it to aloe vera gel and just apply it right on the rash wherever you have it. I think that's it, you know, and you can apply it as often as needed. You know, this isn't something, you know, like a steroid cream or something that you can only use a certain amount of time because it can be harmful. None of this stuff is harmful. It's all from nature. It's all good for you. You don't have to worry about that. That's what I love about it. When I've had poison ivy in the past, there have been times in the summer where I had to go 6 times to the doctor to get different steroid shots, and they'd have to find a different mixture of steroids to give me because it wasn't working anymore. It was awful. I hated it, and they make you hungry, they make you gain weight, they make you bloated, they make you, I don't know, all kinds of crap. I hated the side effects, and I hated having to take time to go to the doctor to inject me with something that's probably harming me just as much as it's hurting, or as it's helping me. So I'm sorry this video got really long, but I'll post a few more things in the comments as well. If you have questions, let me know. Thanks, guys.